Tally ho there lads, my name is Calix Bloodfang and I want to take one moment to talk about something very important that will probably always be relative to anything, you know. I know that there's many out there, I even know that there's many around the channel who's going through very difficult stuff in their lives. And that is sad, and of course it's shitty that anyone must have to endure stuff like that. But again, as always, and I know this is not going to help anyone, I'm just saying it because it is a fact, it is a part of life. But I just want to tell you that it's okay. It has always been okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It's good to cry, actually. It's not only okay to cry, it's good to cry. Crying is a very healthy, very good thing. And if you, for example, have a depression or are going through very bad times, on the verge to depression or whatever may have put you down, you know, if you are down, don't feel bad for crying, don't feel weak for crying, don't feel like crying is a bad thing to do, or that you're just a loser or no one because you cry about it. No, it's very good to cry, and I can tell you why. I have been myself through bad things. Obviously we all go through bad things all the time, but I have had a depression myself. I've had a severe depression, a very bad one, and I am open about this because I feel like it's good to be open about it, it's good to be able to talk about it. I had suicidal thoughts in that depression, and many of them, though I obviously didn't do anything, well, some people may have it even worse and actually try to attempt to do something so stupid as that. And I am saying stupid, it's not because I'm saying that they are stupid for doing it. They obviously have very good reasons to try, but I believe there's better reasons to not try. But again, going back to the crying thing, I mean, I know that there's so many people, if you are going through bad times, or if you're having a depression specifically, many people do not understand, unless they have been through it, and that's why I feel it's important to say that I actually, myself, have gone through such a thing, so I can relate. Obviously, it's not the same for everyone, it differs from person to person, and that's something I can say because I have gone through it. Many people think it's just the same, many people think you're just sad all the time, 100% sad, you're just crying 24/7. That's not how it works. If you're watching this video and you have not experienced any of this, that's not how it works. It's not at all. And don't try to give those stupid advice as oh, there's many people like that out there, there's people, you're not alone. What do you mean with you're not alone? If you mean with you're not alone that you are there and you will be there and you will always be by their side, you will not leave them no matter how bad they have it, you will always be there. You won't try to push, being like, what can we do to help? Let's see, what can we do? Should we go and let's go for a run? No. If people have a depression, you have to let them fight that depression. The thing that you can do that will help the most is to be there. Not trying to help them like actively, just going all like, oh yeah, now let's do this. If you eat all of this healthy food, you may feel better. If you exercise, you may feel better. That's true. If you exercise, you most likely will feel better, but that's kind of what depression is preventing people from doing. They can't exercise. It's kind of saying like someone has got their legs cut off and you're like, all right, let's go for a run, those legs will grow back out. You know, that's not how it works. And that's what it is with depression. People cannot do the exercise, they cannot do it. Perhaps you can get them convinced to do it once and then they will sot it and they will never do it again because they cannot get motivated to do it, because depression unmotivates. That's what it does. It does not make them sad 24/7. It does, however, take all of their energy, and it does make them very unmotivated to do anything. And that's why you can help with being there if you just visit them regularly. Also, you obviously need to give them some time alone, because that's what people need. They need a pause from stuff at the same time, but you need to figure that out yourself. You can talk to them about it perhaps and just be like, are you feeling like we can hang out today? And then obviously that's a good thing to do, but it's sadly, which I think is almost like one of the worst things ever, not possible for every single person out there to have such a friend that will actually come and hang out in the hill. And you may feel very lonely. And then perhaps some people will say the stupid thing that you are not alone. I'm just going to tell you right now, people, if you say you are not alone, I'm quite certain what most people being sad or going through depression will understand from that is, well, so you're saying that I'm not alone, that there's many other people out there who has it so shitty as me, who actually perhaps even want to end their lives. That just makes me more depressed, because that makes me think the world is a very sad place. That's option number one they could think. Or they could think option number two, which is, okay, so you're saying that there's many other people out there that's very sad, and because of that, I should not be sad. Why? Why can I not be sad? If they are sad, why can I not be sad then, you know? That's not going to help anyone. So don't say that. Instead, say that you are there for them and actually mean it. Don't just say it, mean it. Be there for them. And again, I know I got off, off topic, a bit off topic, but I'm going back to the crying thing, because I'll try to explain it with, let's see if you can understand it this way. Mother Earth becomes sad sometimes. Mother Earth cries and rain falls down. The rain, however, will obviously water all of the good things, all the things we need to live, all of the trees, the plants, all of that. They will be watered and they will be strengthened and they will grow. That's the same thing. If you cry, you will water all of the good stuff inside of you, all of the good stuff, all of the good memories. You will water all of those, they will grow and they will become stronger. And when you're done, when finally you have gone through all of what it is that's keeping you down, what's making you depressed, all of this stuff, when you finally get to the other side of that long dark tunnel and you see some of the light, you will have watered all of that stuff and it will have grown and it will have become so strong that you will be a very, very strong person. Stronger than those who have not experienced it, because they have not watered it as much, so to say. And that's a good thing. That's why you should cry. If you feel like crying, cry. Do it. Just cry. Let it out. Because what you're doing is that you're watering all of the good stuff. And you're obviously, by doing that, are making the good inside of you grow and become stronger. Which means you can endure more in the future and you can withstand more, all of that stuff. And I know that I am speaking, obviously, through experience here. I know that, and I know that you will still be sad sometimes when you come out on the other side. That's inevitable, but you will still be strong, and therefore you will be more equipped to handle what sadness may come. So if you're going through a bad time, don't feel bad about feeling bad. Feel good about it. Remember that it's going to help you in the future. It is helping you. Going through a bad time is helping. That is what it does. Because when you cry, when you feel down, I believe South Park actually put this into a very good point of view. It makes you remember all of the good things too, because it makes you remember that you are human and you can get hurt, and sadness is a part of life, and pain is a part of life. So is happiness. If there were no pain, there were no sadness, nor would there be any happiness, nor would there be any jolly times. And that's why you should treasure it. Treasure. I know that sounds retarded for people going through bad times, because obviously you don't want to feel bad anymore. You just want it to be over. And you know that that's right now may even seem impossible, and it will take a long time, and it will. But when you come out of that, you will feel a lot better. You will feel a lot better than you did before all of this stuff happened. And that's why you should treasure it. Treasure the moments of sadness, because if you do, then truly you can also treasure the moments of happiness. And I know this video is long, and probably going to be longer because I'm going to speak from my heart here, and I wish to help anyone I can out there. That's also why I created the channel, because I love making people laugh. I love entertaining. I also love just giving people something to talk about. Not obviously being a bad person, making them go home and talk about this person was an idiot to me today, and here's why. No, not that. I have some friends, they are northwest and wherever now, so I sadly do not really see them anymore. But I know they're still my friends. They're still in my heart, and I'm still in their hearts, and we can still hang out whenever we find the time to it, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm not sad about the fact that I don't see them that much. I'm just happy about the fact that I still can see them. And I did many things that was kind of over the top, that many people would not do, and even me with anxiety and Asperger's and at the time depression, that took a lot from me to do. But it also helped me, because what we did was, for example, it was my idea, I'm weird like that, to buy morph suits. If you know what that is, it's a suit that covers all of your body. And then dress up in those morph suits and just go out in public. Go out to the trading areas, you know. I'm not certain what you actually call them in English. I am not native English speaking, as most of you will know, some may not. But you know, all of the streets where you walk, and there's stores on every side, and it's a long street, and there's many people because they are shopping and whatnot. There's also cafes and stuff. We just went out and we just walked there. That was all we did. Just walked. Went to a shopping mall, just walked there. And it was amazing because people's reaction was just so marvelous. They liked it, they loved it. It was happy. That was all it took. It just took 4 lads to dress up as idiots and just walk around acting like complete lunatics, not in the bad way. That was all it took. The kids absolutely loved it. We dressed up mostly as Power Rangers, and the kids obviously thought we were superheroes or something, and they came over to us and they were very happy, and the mothers and fathers were like, look over there, look, that's superheroes, go say hi. And you know, we were not entertainers, we were not paid to do that. We did it because it felt like something that could be fun to do, and it was. We even made a bachelor party even more fun, because we went out to some place, a ground where you can, you know, work out outside, and we just started working out in those morph suits. And apparently there was a bachelor party right next to us, inside a building, and they just came out and they were like, hey, come on, you need to take a picture with the bride here because she's getting married. And we were like, sure, why not? That's nice. And you know, we did all kinds of stuff, and that's why I created this channel. That's what I wanted to say, because I love to entertain people. I give them something to talk about, because obviously not everyone will enjoy the fact that some idiots are walking around in morph suits in public. They'll be like, what are they doing, such idiots? And then they can go home and they can talk about it. They'll be like, oh, listen what happened today. There was these 4 lunatics just walking, you know. And that's what I like, because it gives people conversation. It makes them social. And if I can make them laugh or make them socialize, that's something I will pat myself on the shoulder for, because that's a good job for my side. That's what I want to do, and therefore I created this channel, and Joseph instantly wanted to go on with me on that idea, also known as Tosser Gaming, and that's what we're doing right now. We're hoping that we can either make people laugh or give them something to talk about, and obviously I'm hoping with making videos like these that hopefully some of you can take some advice, or at least take something from the video and have it help you on your journey through all of the bad stuff going on in your life. Because I can tell you that as long as you are part of this channel, even if you aren't, you can always come to us, you can always talk to us, because we care. Joseph and I both have been through very bad times, possibly still am going through some bad times, you know. It happens all the time, bad times. And we can relate, we can understand, and we can try our best to help with what can be done in such situations. That is why, if you have followed us, you may notice there's some live streams. If one of our lovely viewers, one of the people from the community suddenly goes all the, you know, in the live streams they're saying, coming out with some sad stuff, we take our time to talk about it. We're like, okay, tell us about it. We will give you our opinion on it, and we perhaps, if needed, give you some advice on it, because we care. And that's what really matters. That's what I think makes our community so good, that we care. We all care. Hopefully, in the community, I believe many at least care about what's going on and will help if needed. So don't feel afraid to come out and talk about stuff on the live streams. Don't feel afraid to tell you to. I wouldn't have you know now if you are scared about something, because I'm not going to tell you why or how, but I can understand if you're very scared about how you are, how you feel, what you are as a person, and that's a thing that is private to you, and you need to come out to tell people, if you know what I mean, about this is how I am, and that's how it is. And you're very scared that people will be like, well, then I don't want to know you anymore. Don't think that we are also judgmental of that stuff. We are not. Trust me, we are not. Whether you are, whatever you are, you can talk about it to us, and we will give your best advice if needed, or we will just listen if that's what you need. If you just need someone to listen, that's what we can also do. But yeah, that was just a long video about me talking to you about that stuff. I actually think I don't really ask about this stuff often, because I don't feel good about doing it. But again, I've learned or heard so many times that it is a part of YouTube to get yourself out there. And I want you to take this video and share it with your friends, especially if you know some of them are going through some bad times. Share it with them. Let them know that you care, and hopefully they can take something from this video with them on that journey throughout the bad times, and it hopefully, crossing my fingers, will help them. And if not, you're always welcome to join in on the live stream. We will always talk about whatever it is. We can't really do it on videos in the comment section, that is kind of difficult, but we can on live streams. And we live stream every Friday. There's no specific time, but usually around 9, 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock United Kingdom time. So always feel free to join us there if you want to. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not trying to make a commercial or an ad here for the channel. Just letting you know that we will always be there. We will always try to help. And please come join us if you want to. If not, then thank you very much anyway for watching this video, every one of you. Hopefully you can take some from the video with you and use it. And then, well, actually, let us know in the comments below if the video perhaps gave you some food for thought, or it has already helped you in some way. You know, if you think there's something here you can take on, let us know in the comments below. Or let us know what you are thinking about in the comments below. If you are going through bad times, you could also say so in the comments below. I will reply, as always. And hopefully we'll see all of you in the next one. But until then, cheerio. And yes, I'm going to stop the video like this.